You are now watching Jay in the Morning with your host Jay Harlem and Jay Moggenheim live on Mog TV.
Yo, it's Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Top of the morning. Tune into the number one morning show in the Polyverse. Jay's in the Morning. What up? Top of the morning. Jay, was good, man?
Top of the morning to you. All good, man. All good. On this cold Monday over here. Cold Monday. Episode.
It's cold?
3.
Oh, man. I'm either going to get some of that cold. Every time you say it's cold over there, it's going to get cold over here.
It was warm like Saturday, and then yesterday.
Bro, it was like 72 Saturday, bro. That shit was crazy.
It rained all Saturday here.
Yeah. It rained the next day. It rained last night a little bit.
We had a tornado warning and shit, like sirens and all of that went off yesterday.
Shit,
Like stopped the basketball game and all that shit.
Shit, wow. Everybody's okay? Like, did it come through?
No, it didn't. Nothing touched down. It happened. We always get the warnings and shit, but like the sirens
shit,
going off. Like
yeah. That shit will fuck me up, bro, if I was to hear that shit.
Yeah, on my WhatsApp statuses, if you see that WhatsApp status, I got it recorded. Because not a lot of people don't, I was trying to show some people. I was like, no, when we had fucking storms and shit, alarms and shit go off. And you can hear them going off, and a couple times it went off on TV. First it go off on the phones with like a, alert. You know what I'm saying? Like a weird alert on the phone. Then the TV, like the loud ass, the
emergency shit, yeah. Shit,
and outside crazy. It was like, so if you weren't from around here, you'd be like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm bugging out. I'm thinking the world's ending for real. Yeah. If motherfuckers in New York heard some shit like that, everybody will flip the fuck out.
And that's what I do.
Especially like that purge horn, that
yeah. Ours is something like that, but not like that. You know what I mean?
But shit, I'm happy you brought up a tornado. Go get clip 6 ready for me, because I'm surprised Rello didn't talk about this shit, because it was actually in his backyard where this shit happened in Gary, Indiana. There was a tornado.
Okay, let me see.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Get that one ready, and then get the other one. Super Saiyan Rello. Super Saiyan. After the tornado hit, he got superpowers. We'll get to that. Yeah. Some I guess with this clip it was crazy because I guess the couple knew what was going to happen, and let's just say they almost forgot a friend. You understand what I'm saying? Shit could. I'm surprised he didn't say nothing about this shit. It was literally in Gary. I mean, Gary ain't that big. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Gary, Indiana. You know what I mean? Not that I know.
They talk about Gary the janitor.
It doesn't matter, man. Gary's a guy's name, bro. You gotta be careful out here, bro. I'm about to start the AO channel, nigga. Everything's AO. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start that shit. Just get mad clips of shit that's mad AO and just play them shits. They will bring up everybody who hates that shit and just argue with them all day, every day. There you go. Content.
You'll do that when you start your channel.
Then I start doing fundraisers. You know what I mean?
All right, there we go. Both the clips are loaded. All right, so we're gonna start with the tornado in Gary. Salute to the 6 people pulled up so early here, rocking the number one show in the Polyverse, Jay's in the Morning, live on Mog TV official today. You know what I'm saying? So those of you who are over here on the backup channel, double salute to y'all, because this is the backup channel. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, so we gonna miss the main guys who got the other channel? They don't.
We'll know who the main ones are, because we 7 deep over here, just like we would be over there. So we got some true ones, and we might have some new ones.
We got to know where they really listening. They listening to this channel or the other channel. Then we'll find out. We got to move it to. You know? You know that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that dog would have been flying, bro. What do you think would have happened to that dog if they would have left that dog there?
Shit, his ass would have been fucked up. But the dog might have ran before, like, you know,
Nah, but he was chained up.
He was chained up. Oh.
Yeah. You think that dog was sitting there all nice and fucking okay, not being chained? Fuck out of here.
Oh, he was in the little shelter thing. Yeah, freaking the fuck out that dog was, man. You know he was tripping.
Bro, they waited that long to get him out of there, bro. Come on.
I was panicking, didn't even think about it. It was like, fuck the dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Turn your alarm off, bitch. Bro, this bitch is dumb, yo.
Oh, I thought that was in the video. I thought that was in the video.
It's the fucking woman behind me, yo. Yo, she's a fucking moron, yo. Turn the fucking car on.
See, this is a real one. Tony Hernandez in the building.
Oh my god.
So yeah, man, damn, the dog, Poe Dog, was just out there, fucking braving the storm and shit. That's crazy.
In a second.
So yeah, that was
Yeah, so that happened in Rello's backyard, right there in Gary, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? So I'm surprised he ain't talk about that. What's going on, Tony? Shout out to Tony. Shout out to everybody in the bushes, everybody listening in, everybody rewatching. So, you know, after that tornado, Rello must have got superpowers.
He went on the storm on his own.
Because last night he turned into Raiden. You understand what I'm saying? He was on his live. He was talking with, you know, TMZ. You know what I'm saying? He was having a good conversation. And then all of a sudden, it goes left.
You reached
See,
out
we
to
got
me,
exclusive.
Then I fuck with you.
Rewind.
I mean, we had some issues in the past. You know what I mean?
The issue was because other niggas. It was because of me.
You know, we both did things that we probably regret. Put it like that. You know what I mean?
See that what come the YouTube shit like that, bro. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you.
Yeah.
When you hit me up behind the scene.
Yeah. Call them on the next one. Don't come on my shit like that, bro.
Don't come on my shit.
He didn't want to hear the lesson. He already seen it coming. You know what I'm saying? He's like, when I hit you up, when you hit me up, he already knew where he was going with that. He said, nah.
On my shit like that, bro.
He's about to tell the public about Rello's vulnerable moment,
bro.
And he didn't want that.
I fuck with you.
Yeah.
When you hit me up behind the scene.
When you hit me up behind the scene, boop, fuck out of here.
Yeah. And then he dropped the link immediately. Look.
Yeah.
Look, boom.
The next one.
And he dropped the link right now. Wow. Look, that's crazy.
Man. Don't come on my shit like that, bro.
So why you gotta turn into Super Saiyan Rello? Why?
Enough of that. Enough of that. Mama. Catch me on the next one. I don't feel like hearing it tonight. Not tonight. Catch me on the next one.
Never feel like hearing it.
Pay that weak ass shit.
Look, that shit just kicked in.
Super sad.
Hey. Write me a letter.
Damn. I'm told to write him a letter.
So that nigga put a grievance in.
Joker.
Oh my god. I gotta do a live edit, bro. I'm finna do a live edit.
A Vegeta edit, bro.
So that nigga put a grievance in.
I didn't even realize this shit was funny like that.
Oh shit! That is his tornado power right there.
Man.
He got the tornado power now.
So that nigga put a grievance in.
Yeah, he punched you there.
He did that. Yo, he did the wrestling X in front of his chest.
I didn't see that either. He did the cross chest Saiyan explosion. Oh man, I gotta Not only that, I'm gonna go find the live and get the original source. But as of right now, that shit
right there, man. That's the best clip of the night right there. Then you had shout out to TMZ. TMZ went live and was like, "Oh, word, you want to play games?" He said, "Listen, Rello, I want the fade. That's it. There's no more. He said he's calling up Flip. He was calling up Flip to certify that shit. Flip, but Flip wasn't picking up the phone. I don't know what happened." Listen. It looks like the coast is clear for some of the good fellas to come out. You know what I'm saying? Rello's taking the heat. That's what we heard. TMZ put it out there. He said, "Listen, my focus is on Rello. He wants to fade. He needs to fade, man." Rello, there's no ducking on this one, bro. Can't duck this one. He want the fade. He said he's going over there on purpose. He died for this shit. Salute to the space, the entertainment. Then we had another rumble in the jungle, the K9 215 saga. You know what I'm saying? That's seeming interesting right there. But we don't know. They say they're gonna see each other out in the zoo and Halloween. Halloween crazy right now. Got a couple of bouts. Might be set up. See what it is. But yeah, I don't know. Well, TMZ, I watch out. Rello's a Super Saiyan now, bro. Before he never showed those powers, bro. Pause. He never. You know what I'm saying? He went from to
Yeah, that was amazing. That was amazing right there.
With the chest pump.
That was crazy. That's wild. You guys are wild.
But all this shit was happening at the same time. K9 was going off on 215. It was just a whole bunch of shit going on at the same time. There was like 4 fucking lives going on. All that. I felt like I was going through a cable channel for real. Like beep, 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 beep. All right, commercial.
Yeah,
well, definitely, man. Salute to the space, man. Everybody out there doing their thing, man, giving their time and energy for those enjoying the entertainment, man. Part of your lives, man. It's not easy, for sure. Salute to everybody out there doing it, man. Yeah. But but since we aren't talking about the space, and I told you I was about to start doing fundraisers, I learned, YouTube is quick. You know what I'm saying? Set up a clip one for me. So I already learned how to beat Rello at his own game. I learned how to beat, how to be how to basically outfund NYC the Future. I learned it. I learned all thanks to this person right here. You know what I'm saying? This right here is how you're supposed to do it, people.
You know he from my city.
This is how it's gonna be done.
You know he from my city.
On.
That's funny.
Cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight.
40,000.
Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up
here. Plant a seed.
And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving.
I need to see it.
Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving.
He said, bring them
right now. Come.
here.
1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints. And they understand the cost that is involved.
The cost that is involved. This traveling shit ain't easy. You gotta understand the cost that's involved. I got how many people? We got 3 in the building. I need 3 of y'all to give $20,000. he said all 3 of y'all. Cost.
He said, listen. He said, close the fucking doors. Lock the shit.
That's funny because like they were showing more of the context, but it's funny how they're using to close the doors. Like he trapped them in there. Was like, y'all can't leave until that, but that really wasn't, But still, he's tripping with that shit. Listen, shout out to Marvin Zap.
That's what he said, man.
Never should have made it.
That's what he said. He said, lock the doors. Ain't nobody going home till I get 40K in this bitch.
That's wild.
That's some Floyd shit. Oh yeah, guys. Well, I'm not gonna say anything else until I get a cash app.
That's
that Floyd shit. He be running that shit over there, boy. He be telling me, y'all want me to do that, right? Y'all want me to do it? Then you gotta send the cash app, guys. Oh, shout out to Razor with the all nighter out there in Punta. Was it Punta Cana or was he in Santo Domingo? Yeah. I don't know where he's at.
No, he's in Punta Cana. Last
yeah,
time.
He was out by the gas station club.
Oh, okay.
The music be crazy out there. I don't know where the fuck he's at, but I think he's across the street from that club that everybody be talking about.
Yeah. The Texaco station that's like right across.
Yeah, the Texaco. Yeah. So he be chilling. He be posted up. They asked him, which one you think is better. He loves Punta Cana. He's like, he got what he needs. He got what he likes. He said it's better than CTG. It's better than anywhere he's been. He likes it.
It's nice. I don't want to say it's all like, no knock on Punta Cana at all.
No knock on the rest of the island for sure.
But I'm about to go to La Romana. La Romana here. Got the countdown going. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be a good time. But
when you headed out there
in about 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah. So why? I'm trying to edit this little. I don't know if you can hear it. I can't find the echo. Damn it. Where the fuck is the echo? Why won't it like sound effects? Anyway, moving right along. But yeah.
But shit is crazy, man. Shit is crazy. So you got that priest or so we say pastor holding people hostage just to get the money. You know what I'm saying? Then you got go to clip 3, set up clip 3. Like I said, it's all about the money. People trying to get this bread, but these kids are wilding out these days. They finding out different methods on how to pass their time. It must be really nothing on TV because I was never thinking about doing shit like this when I was young. That's just wild.
I'm trying to think, man. Shit, when we was younger, we used to just to go outside. We used to, I mean, what, ride bikes, but I don't know. We just had to just be outside and be back inside before the street lights came on. That was like the old school curfew street lights.
You know?
And then right before, like,
or when they called you out the window, like, get the fuck
yeah,
upstairs.
that too. All right, hold on. Oh yeah, this clip right here, for some reason, it won't. Okay, it did this time. Cool. It wouldn't load before. The heist. All right.
Teenagers bust into the store,
Yeah,
but
the
it
heist.
doesn't go as planned. You were watching too much Ocean's 11.
They split up.
They got him, bro. They got the bird in the sky,
fence.
bro.
They're gonna jump the fence.
The
All right, so they're jumping the
thermal.
fence over to the next building now.
So they was on. I thought what I thought was gonna happen is they fucked the car up. But maybe they did. That's why they ended up running. I don't know. But yeah,
Bro,
I
they
was just
was
thinking,
trying to rob the gun shop.
the gun shop. Yeah.
Yeah, they was trying to rob the gun shop and fucking sell the guns.
Well, the police own their ass right there. Even you can see like he right. Yeah, right. I can see
Yeah,
on the thermal.
they put the chopper up there. They was like, get him, we got him. They cut him off. They was like, he's going over the house. Don't worry about it. Just cut him off. Like, once they got those cameras on you, it's a wrap.
And pretty
You
soon
getting away
it's gonna
from
be the
shit.
drones, man. That's gonna be the next phase. Because
Bro, they're gonna have that and the fucking robot dogs. They're gonna be after niggas.
yeah, the
bro.
robot dogs too. I always think like the vision I see for the drones and the robot dogs, like you'll have like your squad car. That should have an automatic, like a robot dog, like built into the trunk or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And a drone that's like that pops out the top, like right where the lights are on top of the car. In the center of that shit's gonna be the drone. You know what I'm saying? The drone launching spot where it recharges and everything. So when the cops pull up to the scene, bam. If they need like the robot dog, they hit the button. That shit just like rolls out out the side, and then the drone pops up.
Self-tracking systems. It has a tracking system.
Yep, the robot dog is working.
It doesn't track by smell. It tracks by your fucking cell phone that they know it's on you.
All that shit. It's got that.
It's
got the cell phone tracker. It's got the the aerial surveillance with the drone that came off top of the police car, and the dog is fucking tracking.
With the thermal.
And the dog, and the dog got a fucking gun on his back. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know what I mean?
He got a gun on his back.
For real, like real talk. I've seen one like that when they was showing them like back in the
that was like some Transformer shit back in the day.
Yeah.
That was it. I think sound was it Soundwave?
Oh,
that had the little tape deck, and that shit was like a panther,
the bird, the dog,
and that shit had guns on the side of them.
Yep, on the side. I
remember that. Yeah.
Hey, they was ahead of their time.
They was telling us what was happening.
That's how it's gonna be, man. Watch. You just watch. I'm already like, I mean, just for me flying my drone a lot, I'm like, man, this should be easily like to implement that in, like all the cars, and you can have like a central station that can control them. You know what I'm saying? And they got like a hive, so like all the drones, like if one of them the battery get low, the other one just take where the other one.
They're gonna hide those speed drone racer guys to fuck with them shits. They know how to. You ever seen them races? Stadiums and shit.
Yeah. Things is that.
I was cracked, bro. I don't even know how fast those shits were going, but them just.
Yeah, they were going like I think like 70, 80 miles an hour.
And their precision is crazy with that shit. Yeah. That drone flying is nuts.
And think about this. That's like you can even buy like to do those customized systems like DJI, the same people that make the drones, they even sell like software and like so you can build your own drone but run it on DJI like network because like the latency for all that shit is so crazy, like the micro of a microsecond, you know what I mean? Because it's got to be like when you're hitting it with the remote, that the reaction time got to be just like almost
on point.
Yeah, especially with that because it's always like changing directions and shit like that.
Yeah.
I even think about when I'm flying my drone.
That's some ASMR for me. Like hearing the drone and seeing that shit. I'll be getting zoned out. I'll be like, oh shit, like a little kid, like
yeah. So you'll have some of that too. They'll have a different array of drones like that. If they chasing like a car or something, they'll like shoot that shit up in the sky. Track, they can go just as fast as the cars can. That's just to spot the shit down, just a spotlight.
It's gonna be. That's what the Minority Report showed. Eye scanners, the drone fucking. You ever remember them shits? Them little spider things that were going
walking around a little
to verify, who you are. If not, that shit was gonna get you, bro.
Oh yeah. Word. They had the little stretch arm.
That's the future.
It's crazy how those renditions of the future, like how close, you know what I mean? Like how you look at all the different years when they have like the movies, like back in the 80s when they be talking about the 2000s, like how close they were to you go back to like the Star Trek days and how like all the spaceships was all blinking lights and like.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing we're missing is the flying cars, but we got them.
Yeah.
We're just not releasing.
But just like how even like how the 50s version of the future, like, they had a decent concept, except for they didn't have the idea of flat touchscreen yet. Mm-hmm. But they did eventually when they had Star Trek, you know what I'm saying? The next one that they did, eventually he brought that into it. But in the very beginning, it was all just like, I could just see the console of the ship with just blinking lights and buttons and shit.
Bro, the craziest shit was the fucking basically they telling you how the Apple Watch was gonna be the Dick Tracy. He was talking into his watch and talking and looking. He was FaceTiming on his watch.
Yeah, Dick Tracy.
He actually fuck up FaceTime. He had a whole computer on his fucking watch.
Yeah, well, that's
you understand what I'm saying? Like, besides because here's the thing about smartphones, like it could text and all that, but you ain't got a whole computer access like you do on your phone, and you know what I'm saying? And a fucking regular PC at the house. Imagine that shit. Imagine the power of your PC on your wrist.
Well, you kind of do, though. You kind of do. I mean,
I'm just saying, like, to that point, to what you have at home, and it could just holographically pop up.
Yeah, that's gonna be the next shit. The hologram.
Now you don't have to have all that shit, because basically it's taking all the old stuff we have and making it garbage. And they're putting it all into computers. Because we don't have to have CDs and tapes and records anymore.
Yeah, we're way past that.
If you have that, it's to have a relic or to have a collection.
I was thinking about that.
Even then, it's not necessary.
I'll say, what's the last movie that you watched on VHS? Can you remember?
Yes. It was Howard the Duck.
Where? Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck and New Jack City. I watched them both on the same day.
But not when the movie just had came out. So I mean, you had
no. This is like the last. I had the tapes.
Yeah.
So the last time, like I had a VHS and I was able to play one. Like that. Yeah, the access to it. Like that's the last two movies I seen. It was on the same day.
Yeah. I'm trying to think was there like one of them burnt. I would say burnt, like bootleg.
Nah. I had the official joint.
We had a whole like The Chinese.
Bootleg shits. Yeah, definitely.
They had 3 movies on a fucking whatever. You know, they had
like that was the bootleg game was like an artistry. You understand what I'm saying? Like if you can get a fucking good bootleg, you like, yo, where you got that from? Who made that shit?
Yeah,
this shit is good. Like, and that shit used to help the people who were selling the product.
Yeah, but think about this: when you make the bootleg VHS, that shit had to be like that shit's in real time. Those record, even if you had recording like 10 at the time.
You can always see those people walking in front of the fucking the camera.
Yeah.
Like that shit'll always be classic. Like, yo, man, I hope this motherfucker has some good seats.
I mean, that, and then but even the VHS movies too. Like I said, the store around the corner, they used to sell not bootleg movies that would be in the VA, that you can go rent, be in the video store, but they'll have 3 movies on because they have it in like EP, so 3 movies on one VHS for like $5, $8.
Oh, yeah, kind of like what they started doing with the DVDs, like putting all the movies in one.
But the one dude would do it real. He must have had a high end duplicator.
He was putting 2 on one VHS. That's
3.
crazy.
You just SPLP EP. That's just the tape speed for the VHS. You know what I'm saying? That make your 2 hours. You can get like 2 hours and 10 minutes on whatever. You know what I mean? Because it's just slowing it down. But that's how the around the corner. And then my cousin used to live across the street, so he used to have like a whole library of all the movies he used to get from Chan. We used to borrow his, like, hey man, can we borrow that? He's like, I got Lethal Weapon 1, 2, and 3, all on the same VHS type shit. But the last like official VHS I think I watched, I don't know, for some reason like Titanic is like sticking out.
Titanic.
Yeah, because it's two VHS, you know what I mean, and it's like blue. I still have it, like it's like a box set, you know what I mean. I just remember watching that for Christmas or something. We got it. I just remember like the movies that I remember, and I remember we had got a 4-head VHS player, which is like it's even supposed to be like it'd be like the high def of a VHS player.
Yeah, because it was the clarity and the way it was like holding the tape scene.
Yeah, well, you know what
I'm saying.
2 playheads, it had 4, so you got
it had 4
information. Yeah. So you could pause. You could pause, and like the real pause would freeze, and it wouldn't be like blurry. I did a whole science project in like 7th or 8th grade about
Remember the tracking? Remember you had to do the tracking? Yo, that shit is crazy.
But the 4-head VHS had the auto tracking, no problem.
Yes.
No problem.
Yeah, that's
slow motion.
Now we don't need none of that. Now we got smart TVs. Smart TVs, man.
Word.
They're smarter than you. That's crazy. Your TV's smarter than you now. That shit don't even need you anymore.
That'd be a good one. That'd be a good one. Like the technology one-uppers. How you do the videos, the travel shit. Like, yo, I got the Betamax. Like, no, son, I got the VHS, the 4-head VCR. Oh, I got the DVD. No, I got the laser disc. Remember those laser discs?
Yeah, they're useless now.
Yeah, you remember laser disc when it came out
for school? Yeah, they used to use.
School had it. One of somebody I know had one too. Had a laser disc player at their crib. But the only movie that they had, the only movie they had is funny was Dick Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like when it came out, that was like one of the big showcases.
That was such a colorful movie. That shit was crazy.
How colorful was it? How colorful was it?
Oh my god! I feel like I was watching a Skittles commercial, bro.
Yeah,
that shit was
listen,
crazy, bro.
Okay, how colorful was it?
Like very colorful. Like
how many colors? How many colors did they use in that whole movie?
Bro, I don't even know, but I felt like I was looking at a box of like neon highlighters, bro.
But you know how many colors they used in the whole movie, bro?
No.
6.
No wonder that shit was fucking with me, bro. I was like, why?
I'm gonna double. It was 6 or 8 or something like that. Because
why they did that?
Because
it's a comic book.
Yes, they reused the original palette of the comic book. Okay, it had 6 colors, so that's why everybody was red, blue, green.
Yeah, bro. No
black.
wonder I never watched that shit like that again, bro. I was just like, this shit is fucking.
But when it came out on Laserdisc, all that clarity, that was a big thing. And Laserdisc, yeah, I don't even. Man, I could talk for fucking some nerd shit.
I'm gonna have to watch that shit again, like now, see how it looks.
Yeah, but Laserdisc was before DVD, and that was all a coding thing. But yeah, school had Laserdisc and shit because they were so expensive. They could only market them to like education and shit like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And the
they
Laserdisc,
like planetarium shit.
They had a two-sided Laserdisc. I remember when we had a Laserdisc player because it used to be on the cart. You know, like you had the TV on the cart that would roll from room to room and shit. So the teacher go check it out. But they put gloves on to fuck with the Laserdisc. Like, can't nobody touch this one? Because when I was in elementary school, I used to was a projector assistant. I don't know if y'all used to have that. You know what I'm saying? The projector. The teacher go set the projector.
Yeah. You press the button, use it.
No, like I used to put the reel on and run the reel.
Oh, you talking about the double reel with the
projector. Yeah. Not the projector. That not the slide projector. That was cool too. One of my
you just press the button. They were like,
you can push the button up to the next one. No. That was cool. That was one of the privileges too. They were like, next slide. You'd be like, click. But no, I helped set up the projector. So I thought I think that's probably what started me liking video and all that shit back then. Because even then, like if the tape got broke, you would cut it and tape it together, like the fucking reel.
Yep.
And then
that was good about VHS, because you could do that. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes the tape got fucked up or ate up in the VHS, and you had to do some surgery. You had to open that fucking little box up with the little ass fucking screwdrivers and get the tape back, just like you did with the regular tape.
Mm-hmm.
That shit will have regular tape. You had to put your pencil or pen in that motherfucker and twirl it.
Yeah, I got a meme. It's I got a meme. It's an ink pen and a tape cassette laying in the bed together, like smoking a cigarette. Shit, you know what I mean? It's the pen sitting there next to the tape. I was like, that's just funny. All right, that's where we at. It
is funny. Listen, yo, update. Sean Kingston and his mother found guilty. They're going to be sentenced this week for the fraud charges when he was out there flying in them private jets, talking about beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Now your ass is going to jail.
I thought they wanted him for some other shit too. It's like
you got him and his mom because you thought they was stupid, son. They not stupid, son. They got him, bro. He's over for him, bro. He's over. He about to do some time. Him and his mammy. Moms. You put that shit on moms, because moms is going to do some time too. You know what I mean? This shit is crazy. But let's go. How about this? Yeah. You know when we was talking about set up clip 4 for me. Remember it was like saying that I told you that they had Trump talking about he wanted to pass a law that for drug dealers, if they got caught dealing drugs, it's a death penalty. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to pass it as a death penalty. So here, I forgot what state this is going on in, but they're not fucking around. You know, this is going out. All those motherfuckers will sell fentanyl to people and know what exactly it does to people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, hey, you're willingly selling a narcotic substance to someone, knowing the damage it can do to them. So you need to accept some responsibility as well. That's how they put it.
A drug dealer, now a convicted killer after a first-of-its-kind verdict in Fresno County.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Cassidy Marie Gonzalez, guilty of second-degree murder of Jay Draith.
Cassidy Gonzalez collapsing on the table. Prosecutors say she knowingly sold Jay Draith a deadly dose of fentanyl just hours before she died. Prosecutor Kendall Reynolds made his case for more than a week, calling dozens of witnesses. The defense called just one. Their whole case only 4 minutes and 41 seconds. In the end, 7 women and 5 men deliberated for 2 days, asking the judge 3 questions, including one just an hour before they reached the verdict. Foreperson telling the judge it was unanimous. Gonzalez now faces up to life in prison.
I think it tells them that if they're doing something and they knowingly do it, sell fentanyl, sell counterfeit oxys, we're willing to take that extra step and really hold them accountable.
The case has been years in the making, coinciding with the county's fentanyl awareness campaign. District Attorney Lisa Smitkamp sitting down with Action News.
This is a testament to the fact that people in Fresno are listening. They're aware, they want to protect themselves, they want to protect their loved ones.
Now Smitkamp tells us the county's campaign is expanding from the dangers to the punishment.
Damn.
The thing about that, right now, check this out though. Now looking on the broader screen, they think they fucking slick too, because remember, all they gotta do is catch one death. How many fentanyl shit they're selling throughout the day, throughout the week? So they about to fill up these prisons. You know what I'm saying? With the new fentanyl niggas, the dealers, because people are dropping dead from fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? So it's just funny. Remember, they always got to find a way to fill up these prisons.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
about to let a lot of all these weed cases off. They about to let a lot of these cases.
That's the play, replacing with the fentanyl.
Listen. We can't have these jails empty. We already got overcrowding. What we gonna have? Undercrowding? Fuck that. We need this money. The votes, the taxpayer dollars. That's too much at stake.
Or y'all could just fucking stop fucking with fentanyl. You know, that's the easy fix.
Wow. They're not gonna do that.
So hey,
they're definitely not gonna do
don't
that.
Don't sell the fentanyl.
Don't sell the don't sell drugs, because they about to think about when them motherfuckers was getting caught up with bud. You know what I'm saying? Like just a fucking 20 or a fucking half a O, and they was getting locked up on some shit.
Yeah, do you ever see I got a fucking poster of the shit, a metal poster. Where is it at? The name of the movie is The Devil's Harvest. Or what was the other movie that they had a couple of them that was demonizing marijuana? Damn, what's the other movie? It's a classic. Fuck.
The Madness one, whatever.
No, it's back in the black and white days.
Yeah, the black and white. He was like acting all stupid, playing the piano and shit. Reefer Madness. Reefer
Madness. Good call. Yeah. Reefer Madness. Yeah. The devil's drug, the gateway, the devil's lettuce. You smoke the devil's lettuce.
Mind you, they did all that because they were scared that hemp was going to take everybody out of business, because you can make paper, clothes, do a whole bunch of shit.
And or it depends on, how many of these videos you watch. But you know how, like, say, when you be smoking weed or you hit mushrooms, how you be in tune with certain shit. You know what I mean? Like you be the weed be letting you know, man. They don't want you to know, man. Your third eye, you know what I mean, becomes open and you can see clearly. Yep, I do believe in some.
I'm about to see clearer in a little bit. Yeah, man, that's for sure. But right now, they need to they're gonna have to refill. I'm telling you, but there's still motherfuckers locked up in there for weed charges. What the fuck they doing in jail if it's legal? But again, that's only if they was in state prison they were getting. In federal prison, they still locked up. You know what I mean? That's it. Check this out. Yo, I heard. Remember when we reported on that conjugal visit that the guy killed his wife or whatever? I heard supposedly somebody else killed their wife in the same prison.
Damn. I saw another story about it, and they were saying how, like, it's not monitored. Like, it's like how would the lawsuit and everything about, they're trying to say, well, how didn't you know? You didn't check on her. They're like, well, because it's a conjugal visit, so we ain't gonna go in there to check on her until it's time for them to leave. And then when he left, when it's time for them to check out. So when he went to check out, that's when he said, oh yeah, my wife in there. And they was like, what the hell happened? Blah, 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 blah. So it's like, it wouldn't be abnormal for us not to check on you for the duration of your visit because, you having, it's privacy. But on the other side, he's like, I don't know. I might like, it's fucked up that it happened under our care, but as a state, I can't say that we got to pay all millions of dollars because, if anything, yeah. As far as that case, like if you was in jail for all the heinous crime you committed, I don't see how you earned the right to get no damn conjugal visit. That was crazy.
He's a human being.
That's just wild. If that's the case, anybody. That means everybody should be getting conjugal visits, right?
That's what they were getting. That's what they do in the prisons. Some prisons only allow you to have them if you're married. So a lot of people get married. You ever hear those stories of those women getting married to these? Yeah, bro.
Ooh, just to.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Matter of fact, watch out for this tourist ship in Egypt. Go to clip 7. Everybody wants to be in a fucking submarine for some reason. They had this little exposition. Excursion that you can go on out there.
Vessel is Sindbad, and it is an actual tourist submarine as opposed to a semi-submerged boat. Real submarines for tourists are rare, and Sindbad has been operating for years out of the resort town of Hurghada. The sub can go 80 feet below the surface, and it can carry 44 people. Every passenger aboard was Russian, and the Russian embassy in Egypt says 4 of them have died. They're waiting for information on several others. Russian news agencies suggest that several may still be trapped in the sunken sub. Meanwhile, local authorities say 6 people have died in total. The name of the vessel is Sindbad, and it is
so it can partially submerge itself. Let's look that up. See what's up with this Sindbad.
Well, you heard how many people died?
4 of the how many was on there? 11.
40 something.
They said 4 people died or 40 died.
4 people died out of the 40.
So this shit didn't. Let's see here. Sindbad sub. Sindbad submarine, Egypt. Now 6 of them is according to this Red Sea tragedy. Let's see the images of what this thing looks like. Oh, okay. It is like a submarine. All right, let's see if I can.
I said it goes 80 feet underwater.
Yeah, but okay, looking at that picture, that's not. Well, I don't think that's the picture of it. That's on the thing, like compared to this one. Let me show you. Like this. Hold on a second. All right, you see it? See the sub? You see how it like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's when it's in the underwater mode. It still got some rails, so it don't hit or it hits the bottom. It don't get stuck on the bottom. And then like when it's in its regular.
Wanted to go underwater.
But they didn't say if they drowned or what happened.
I don't know.
Tourist submarine sinks in Egypt. But aren't submarines supposed to sink?
If water gets in them.
Yeah.
Anything to sink.
Okay, I can see that. I see the another of the. See this picture. Like the inside of it right there. I mean, it'd be pretty cool. You know, but yeah.
It's an extreme. I mean, I can't say nothing. I've never been bungee cord jumping, but I have jumped out of airplanes.
Yeah, I always wanted to go skydiving, but at the same time, it's like, I got all my thrills of that from out of the way. I think once I start flying a drone, I was like, well, I didn't want to go skydiving no more. If I want to feel like I want to fly or have that kind of perspective, I just fly my drone. I still think it would be cool, but not to say that I won't ever do it. They was talking about doing that in Thailand, but we kind of conveniently was running out of time. Because Swells wanted to do it. It was like, but at the same time, it was like, that would suck.
Did we do that? Go hang gliding or some shit?
I don't know. I think he might have went parasailing. I don't know.
He did some shit. I know he was like, fuck that. I ain't doing it.
I've done parasailing. That was pretty cool. But I just seen a video where some shit got fucked up in the parasailing, and they had to like, the wind caught them, and then they had to like cut the line. Actually, I think the person that was in there with them fell out. Like the guide went up with this parasailer because you can go two people, and then they showed like
the guy fell out. Oh,
yeah. And then it shows them like they had to cut the line and like get to the, try to catch them as they fell type shit. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's insane. But that it fell out the harness. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. All that for a thrill, man.
But you know what would give me a thrill? If I was riding in traffic and I seen this. Because actually, I was riding in traffic and I seen this. I was like, where are you going? I want to go with you. Gotta put some music to that little I don't know if it's Bruno Mars or whoever it is. Like, where you at? Where you going? I gotta put that little music.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Where you
doing? How you doing? Yeah.
I want to put to that right there. That's why I took the clip and I was gonna load it up in there, whatever, and I'm gonna, I was like, I asked Harlem what he think, but that's
on the moto.
Yeah, where you going? Let's put that right there to a little Good Morning, a little intermission clip.
Yeah, word. Word. Start giving a little more commercials.
Because I seen that. Hey, we need a couple more of those. All right. Let me see here. Next clip.
Let's hit them with a halftime, an early halftime, 53.
Halftime.
You know what I'm saying? Early halftime. I'm gonna roll out real quick.
All right.
Then we got to set up the next clip after that. We'll bring them some
if
crazy news.
If something like if let me try to think how to word this the right way.
What?
Let's say they told you it's a 85-90% probability that it's going to rain tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you said, yo, it's going to rain tomorrow. Because you looked at the forecast and it said a high probability based on statistics that this is what's going to happen, so that the outcome is most likely going to be this. And you agreed with it. Could you take credit for claiming what was only going to be highly probable anyway, based on the statistics?
If you're the one that discovered it.
No, but no, it was already pre-discovered. Like already, it already was like, this is probably what's going to happen.
No, yeah,
you couldn't say that you picked that.
You're not the weather man. Yeah.
So all right,
found it yourself.
Yeah. So it was like, like that's what's probably gonna happen, and then you picked that to happen. It was already kind of, you couldn't say that you picked it to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Shout out Huncho 3 times. Bitch, I'm riding with the gang. I be riding with them AKs. Side buzzing, boy, they hop out, bustin' rain. All my niggas pull up on this block and let it rain. All my niggas really ready bustin' in your brain. Yeah, yeah. Bitch, you know we thuggin'. Yeah. To have a boss like this, you gotta be from the fucking streets. Yeah. How you think I made a name in the fucking streets? My little brother here, L3. L3, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I was making sure. So I shouldn't call you Mr. Picks then.
Oh no, listen, you know I'm Mr. Picks. I got the proof. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Michigan though. Shout out to Michigan and Michigan State. Yeah, nice try, guys. Yo, I knew it was gonna be all the number ones, man.
Yeah, if you just went with the number ones, I mean that was already
no, but here's the thing. No, it's not. It's not. That was already. No. Check when was the last time that all number one seeds faced each other?
It was like 2008.
It was a while ago. Yeah, exactly. Because there's always an upset. Number ones never really hold their value. That's why it never really mattered when the March Madness came, because it was just like you was always gonna get. There was only one of them that probably made it through. You understand what I'm saying? Out of all of them, there was always an upset. Every fucking year, there was always upsets. The number ones are getting dropped. Even the UConn loss was an upset because they were back-to-back champions. You know what I mean?
So I mean,
listen, don't worry about it. You just call me Mr. Picks. You understand what I'm saying?
Now, Mr. Picks. Now they're all the number ones.
We're going with Duke. Duke to take it off.
Duke versus
We're going with Duke.
That's what I picked as well.
Auburn. I mean, not Duke and the Gators. Florida. Yeah. It's Florida and Duke, and then Florida's gonna lose to Duke.
I would say though, my man was balling though. Homeboy who fucking almost hurt his leg and his fucking arm at the same time and shit.
That's why Florida's gonna lose, because he's not gonna be 100%. You understand what I'm saying?
No, he wasn't Florida dude. He's the that's the Auburn dude.
Oh, I thought it was. Okay. Oh yeah, he's that. That's what I meant. That's why Auburn's gonna lose, because their main guy is hurt.
I don't know.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, but they need him.
He came back into that game, busted a 3.
Nah, but you saw later in the game,
he was sore.
He didn't even want to use his arm.
No.
He couldn't even move. Yeah, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign at all. All I said was
he had a whole
not gonna be 100%.
Well,
he ain't gonna be 100%. You understand what I'm saying? And that is bad for him. That's bad for the team, because not only is he not gonna be able to, do what he has to do for his team, but everything is not gonna be there the way it's supposed to. Whether the morale, the scoring, you know what I'm saying? Everything is gonna be off.
Oh yeah, because when he came back
throw
in,
off the whole team. Yeah, it went crazy. Everybody went crazy. Yeah, everybody went crazy.
Then he hit the 3. That shit was wild. I said, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
he came in and hit a 3. Got him a rebound. He getting stats straight out the locker room.
Listen, you got a lot of good potentials for the draft. They're showing you the greats. You know,
it's gonna be a good draft class. He gonna go.
They're showing you the future greats.
The dude from Michigan gonna go. Like the dude from Duke gonna go. What's his name? Whatever my name is, Mr. Basketball.
The white dude. Yeah.
It got some good white boys coming. And the dude from Florida probably gonna go, or maybe next year with the mullet and the stash and shit. So I was like, okay.
Bro, but they had those 2 7-footers in what's that team? Was it Maryland?
Michigan had 2 7-footers.
It was Michigan. Yeah. They had 2 7-footers.
Yeah, they got the one with the fucked up nose. That's my guy. He gonna go too. That's what I'm saying. Like they got some raw.
They all gonna get picked up. Yeah, they got 7 feet tall. The fuck.
Yeah, some fucking centers and big forwards.
They don't give a fuck. They'll make them just stand there with their hands up, move around. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
it's
gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to.
It's gonna be some good games. Good games. All number ones, man. You heard it here first. Listen, I called those other games on Futures Channel, so I'm documented in calling those games.
Oh, you documented over there?
Bro, yeah. I gave them the super parlay. I was like, yo, y'all play this parlay, y'all gonna hit, I guarantee. I said, I'm telling you, and I gave him the parlay. I gave him the four number parlay, the four legger. You know what I'm saying? Pause. And I don't know who paid it. I got paid. That's what happened. I don't know if they got paid. I got paid. So I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday was a good day too. You know, baseball season here. You know, salute to the Yankees. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. What's that clip? Go to clip 15. This is the Yankees now. Because the Yankees apparently, I don't know if y'all know, they've been slaughtering these teams. Opening day, the motherfuckers, the score was 20-9. 20-9. When was the last time you heard that on a fucking baseball score?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, that and then yesterday they won like 15-5 or some shit.
Well, where is the damn? I was looking at that slide. That one didn't load up either for some reason.
So everybody's trying to say that the Yankees are cheating because they do you remember the movie Moneyball?
Mm-hmm.
Lose.
You remember what that was about?
Not this time.
I got the Vortex Power Bat.
Mark McGwire.
Power! Mark McGwire set the home run record. If you want home run power, you want the Vortex Power Bat.
You're gonna lose.
You saw what it said about him about
the cork bat there.
Judge. At the end, he's like he sucked the whole time. All of a sudden, he hit 3 home runs, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, listen. So they say that they
Aaron
got the cork bat, and because basically these guys are on a home run streak. They're killing it because what they did was they hired this guy from MIT that basically restructured the bat to move more part of the wood into the lower part of the bat. So it still met the diameters and the measurements and everything, and it got certified and passed by the MLB. So the MLB said it was okay. They didn't just take, bats out of nowhere. So they went and they basically got these new bats made, what they call them the torpedo bat. And basically these motherfuckers been smacking home runs because, usually when you see a hitter, sometimes he gets jammed up and the bat breaks. It gets hits in the middle. You ever see that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So when that happens, so basically they moved the sweet spot of the bat a little lower. So instead of them getting choked up, they got still part of the sweet spot. So they following through, and them motherfuckers are hitting home runs from the choke sweet spot. Pause. Yeah.
So but wouldn't that ain't like that would you would think that everybody would know about that. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be able to use one team.
Because think about this. It's like a tennis racket. What if they recreated the tennis racket and you didn't know that you could still do it because it was still met the same diameters and dimensions?
No, I'm with you.
Understand what I'm saying?
But so the Yankees got this trade secret before any other team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, before any other because it worked for their hitters. Because where they were getting pitched at, most of them was getting choked up in that spot. So the kid, you can say it could be happening with a lot of people. Everybody's not using the bat, but most of the people on the team are using that bat.
Okay, so I didn't know if it was like exclusive to somebody. Yeah, like only them had that.
Yeah, most likely they're gonna patent it. Somebody created it.
They're not gonna say because that would only last shit for like right now. Like now that we saw that, but we all ordering that torpedo bat. As a matter of fact, like you said, it's in the sweet spot, so we can customize that per every different hitter based on how they like a golf club.
Exactly. Now we're gonna have some hitting. Now baseball just got interesting again. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like people want to see hits and home runs.
And we ain't gonna ban
strikeouts.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You're gonna leave it. There you go. You beat me to the punch. We gotta fucking make this shit exciting this year. How we gonna do that? Get the villains of baseball. Everybody hates the Yankees. I love them. And and get them, because if it was the fucking Tampa Bay or whoever they were playing, fucking, or the Brewers fucking hitting those home runs, nobody would have gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But because it was the Yankees doing it, you know, a little hate coming their way. But it's all legal. It's all in the rules.
You would say that, man. I think about it.
Listen, it's all legal, bro. Listen, I'll tell you right now.
I thought you was the Mets. I thought you liked the Mets.
Oh, fuck out of here. I said the Mets are my second team. I said I'm an all New Yorker. I like all New York teams, but I have my favorites. New York Mets is the second for my baseball. Giants is the second for my football. So it's Jets and Yankees. Rangers, then Islanders. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. On to serious news. Let's go to clip 2. You know, there's a lot of unhappily married folks out here these days. And let's just say some people are not trying to go through the court process anymore. You know, they don't want to go through the therapy, the counseling, none of that. So, you know, they're taking matters into their own hands.
Hey, sometimes
Look, sometimes the shit is what pushes a man to this point that it gets this crazy.
Doorbell camera video shows a man identified by Stafford police as Jeremy Bangaro in a surprise attack on his estranged wife. Her 2 teenage children in the line of fire, Bangaro at the driver's side shooting. It happened at the park at Tivoli Apartments on Sugar Ridge. Bangaro runs off. The victim's son seeks help at a neighbor's door. The 33-year-old with an arrest warrant tonight. Police on the hunt for him. Last seen Monday on West Airport in his red Chevy Silverado truck. Their message, do not approach.
Obviously, Jeremy is a danger to the society, and he poses a danger to officers that are looking for him as well. I urge you not to approach him. Anyone with information is urged to contact Crime Stoppers.
Yeah, he was capping, right there in front of the kids, bro. He was trying to take her out in front of the kids. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
So think about that. Now that we think, you know what I'm saying, what drives a man to do some wild shit like that? What, you know what I'm saying? Like, right now, in the media's eyes, he's a piece of shit. He's an asshole. He's a murderer. He's an attempted murderer, right? This is what everybody's going to say this. You know what I'm saying? But now, let's just say, let's go to clip 9. Let's say this happens. Should you wild out? You tell me, Mug. I call this who's wrong? He has to be still dealing with this, or should he accept? Should he accept it, or should he not deal with this? Who's wrong? And
Low Key D in the building. Salute, Low Key D in the building. Thank you for pulling up. All right.
What up?
I'm here to drop her off at the party.
Man, why are you here? I told you I don't want no dealings, no obligations, nothing. You had me thinking that this girl was mine for 6 years.
This ain't got nothing to do with her. This
What
between
you mean? This
me
ain't got
and
nothing to do
you.
with her. So it ain't had nothing to do with my pockets either then for the last 6 years.
You are the only father she know. You've been her daddy for 6 years. Don't take this out on
I ain't
her.
taking it out on her.
I already talked to Doll, and Doll said it's okay for her to come to the party.
You supposed to be my blood.
It don't matter. I invited her. The only reason I'm here is because Doll said I could drop her off.
Y'all gotta go. You, her, and your brother gotta go.
Come up, my baby. This ain't got nothing to do with her. You're not about to take this out on my baby. Coming here. That ain't right.
Look, bro, I ain't with this,
It's
bro.
my house. I told
I
you
ain't
to
messing
come.
with that party, man. Y'all
My
tripping,
baby
bro.
wanted her to come.
Y'all need to leave.
Hey, don't talk to my
We're
sister.
not going
You
nowhere.
need to leave. You need to leave, bro. I'm telling y'all, y'all need to leave. Y'all need to leave, bro. Y'all need to leave, bro. Y'all need to leave. I'm here.
I'm here to drop her off at the party.
Yeah, that's messy.
6 for 6
feel bad for the
years, she
kid.
let that man believe he was the father.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, I said I was sorry." You know, like, what the fuck? Like, you come on, bitch. You knew that fucking kid. Well, come on, man. Stop the fucking cap, man.
Yeah. Now, she wrong shit for that. However, my man, you can't do that in front of the kids, and the kid don't know no better. And think about it, like,
well, think about it, it's fucked up that he got to be around a kid that's not his kid, that he raised forcefully.
Yeah.
And that his family, because his sister was the one that invited her over to the party.
So she's still family, though. You know what I'm saying? Like
but she was never supposed to be family, though.
But you are now. It's like an adopted kid. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
You got to deal with
Long live the king. We know the true story behind that. We know
I feel bad for the kid, man.
Bro.
Like that's
of
fucked
course,
up.
no kid should ever have to go through that.
Yeah.
But that's the fucking mother's fault. That's not.
It is.
The
No,
little girl
I
shouldn't
agree.
have to deal with
The
that.
mother is
But
wrong.
she's shielding herself behind the child, bro.
Hey, the
You
mother is
understand
dead
what I'm
wrong.
saying?
Well, however
Fuck
that
out of
went
here.
down.
That shit's crazy. Like that shit got to think about the torment he has to deal with. Like he's like, bro, like the life he gave up 6 years of his life, bro.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's fucked up.
His
It's almost
money, his energy, his time, all because he thought and he wanted that child to be his.
Okay, now it's still. I mean, even biologically, it's not his child, but she still can know him as her father.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a hard choice. Would you stick around?
But that's a test of a man.
Okay,
like, you know what I'm saying?
nah, they can't see that. Nah, that's not bullshit. That's not
That
the
is.
test of a man.
That is a
like
test
saying,
of a man.
So how come a man always got to get tested, but women can always keep getting the passes?
I ain't saying women always get the passes. They have their own tests.
Because think about it, right there, she gets
because
away
he's not
with
even
it,
with the girl
and
no
he
more.
got to fucking
Obviously.
exactly, and he got to fuck again. He loses a family, but he still got to keep responsibilities because of the forcefulness.
In this situation,
come on,
he's
bro.
not with the girl, right? And boom, they show up with the daughter. He's like, man, why are you bringing her over here? And you could tell it probably still is a fresh situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I would say, like I don't know the story, but based on their reaction, because at first I thought it was a skit, but I'm like, no, it ain't a skit. It looked like it's kind of real. So it must be within a year's time when this didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? To the point where there's not clear separation. But they invited the kid, like my man, he shouldn't have wilded out.
Right? Yeah, the sister invited.
The sister, she was like,
yeah, but he didn't know. But he didn't know. That's what because if he would have known, because they called him by surprise, like, what you doing here?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
And
like,
then you saw how the sister came out. Oh well, I told her.
Like,
that's kind of fucked up too. Like again, he's looking like the bad guy when he got done dirty.
Yeah, he got done.
See
dirty.
what I'm saying?
But
you understand? He doesn't look good in any way. Look what you said. If he don't step up and be a man, and
I'm saying,
he's forced
right
to,
here, he looks weak right here, in my opinion, because you can't react like that in front of the kid because the kid don't know no better. So the kid can't go to the party.
Morally, you're right,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
You gotta understand, as a man going through that, finding out that your seed is not your seed, and you've been deceived.
Been deceived, you've lied to, you've been betrayed, all that shit. But I'm not gonna say, little girl, you can't come to the party with the rest of the people that you have identified as family. You don't know no better as a kid. So then you show up as a kid on the doorstep, and now they're wilding out. I can't come in here. Why? Well, because he's not my dad. Well, you know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. So I'm not going to put that kid in that situation by making a scene because the kid already is innocent in that situation. So as the man, when I'm saying the test of a man is to hold your tongue right there and air your grievances to the adults after the fact or however it got to be down, because right there you are making yourself look bad in the eyes of the girl who doesn't even know, who just, you know what I'm saying, who's really confused in the scenario. That's what I'm saying there. The woman is fucked up.
There was another clip where he told the daughter, he says, I love you, but your mom did bad. You know what I mean?
You know,
Like,
but she's
because of
6 or how after say she's 6 years old, she don't. You know what I'm saying? She can't process that shit, bro. You know what I mean?
At 6, you see a lot, bro.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I can imagine what they remember.
Salute, Tony. Salute, Tony. Tony, last week, Tony said, he said, I still thought Trump got shot. But see, Tony, you know what I'm saying, Tony? You know what I mean? That's why Tony be on the backup channel rocking out with your boys. But yeah, man, you gotta air that behind the scenes. It's fucked up.
I mean, of course, but again, it's fucked up, bro. But listen, don't worry, we're gonna stay on the who's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Go to clip 10. This one is who's wrong for going to try this with his money, or was she wrong for putting him in this situation because of her mannerisms? Now, let's run this story, you know, because remember, you know, apparently, you know, they're the victims and we're the assholes, apparently. You know what I'm saying? We got to be men in these situations.
This is the same.
What would you do? What would you do? Nah, it's not the same dude.
I'm about to say how like his face. I'm like, no, this dude having all kind of issues. All right, here we go.
Husband that is deranged, and he keeps coming up.
Remember where you at? Where am I at? Tell me. Where am I at?
No, I saw this.
It's your man?
You know, no, it's not my man.
Yeah, he might want to chill. I don't play like that. Well, I don't play like that. I'm gonna let you know that. Nah, I don't care who you is and where you just came from or what you used to do. You took your shades off.
That's right, Detroit nigga.
Exercise.
You took your shades off like you about to exercise.
This is my new baby.
I'm from Detroit. I don't play like that.
Yeah, from Detroit.
This is my new baby. You hear this?
I don't even know you. First off.
I don't need y'all fighting. I just don't want y'all fighting.
It ain't gonna be no fight.
It's my money.
Yeah,
it's my money. It's my money. And I need you to go.
I did not come here for this.
I know. And I'm so sorry.
Ain't gonna be no fight.
It's my money.
I need you to do that.
No, it's my money. It's my money. Baby, and I need you to go.
I did not come here for this.
I know. And I'm so sorry. He pops up everywhere that I'm at. He is literally.
Listen. You ain't gotta be a man. Speak when you spoken to. I'm hearing her talking. Bro, chill. So move to the side, please.
Darius, please leave, please.
And you relax.
She took that motherfucker's money and she think he's gonna
Darius, please.
You really need to go. You need to go.
No, I'm big man on campus.
No, you're not big man.
Nah, straight up.
No, you're not. You're not. I'm calling the police.
You got me all the way twisted.
Yeah.
Imagine that. So now you divorced her. Well, you're not with the bitch, but she wiped out your whole bank account now.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Huh? And this nigga over here talking about he from Detroit.
From Detroit, man. We don't even play that. Matter of fact, that's her money. That's that was her account, son. That's her money. Matter of fact, that's our money now, son.
I think it was a joint account.
Yeah,
she took that shit.
Hey, well, she took her half, which is your half, and now
so
we got it. Now me and my new baby got a joint account.
Exactly.
He was wrong. He was wrong. Don't come over there checking her about this shit. Don't come over here talking about.
There you go, Tony. There you go, Tony.
What's wrong with you? Come over here. To Detroit players. This is my new baby.
He said you took your glasses though. You must be getting ready to exercise. He said exercise.
You know what I mean? I gotta protect my.
He said I'm from Chicago, cuz. I ain't no cuz and none of that. Run that back.
Husband that is deranged, and he keeps coming up.
Remember where you at? Where am I at? Tell me. Where am I at? This your man?
No, it's not my man.
Yeah, he might want to chill. I don't play like that. Well, I don't play like that. I'm gonna let you know that. Nah, I don't care who you is and where you just came from or what you used to do. You took your shades off like you trying to exercise or something, homie. Exercising.
Look, I don't need no drama. Leave him alone. This is my new baby.
I'm from Detroit. I don't play like that. I'm from Chicago. I don't care about none of that. I'm not cuz. I don't even know you. First off,
I don't need y'all fighting.
I know you.
I just don't want y'all fighting.
It ain't gonna be no fight.
It's my money.
I need you to do that.
No, it's my money.
My money.
It's my money. And I need you to go.
I did not come here for this.
I know. And I'm so sorry. He pops up everywhere that I'm at. He is literally.
Listen. You ain't gotta be a man. Speak when you spoken to. I'm hearing her talking. Bro, chill. So move to the side, please.
Darius, please leave, please.
And you relax. All that Darius, please. I'm sick of everybody Darius, please.
You really need to go. You need to go.
No, I'm big man on campus.
No, you're not big man.
Nah, straight up.
No, you're not. I'm calling the police.
Y'all got me all the way twisted. Eggs.
I'm big man. I know when his ass jumped, they jumped like a motherfucker. Darius must have been a goon in this motherfucker.
Listen, oh, this is my new baby. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. She asking for it, man.
Her new baby.
You know what I'm saying? And this nigga from Detroit talking about don't call me cuz. He said, "Oh, you took your shades off, like you about to exercise or something." That's the new shit right there. I like that one. I'm have to use that. I'm have to use that one. You know what I'm saying? You took your shades off. You about to exercise. And speaking of delusions, let's go to clip 11, where the delusion and the nerve of some of these politicians and councilmen and women at these meetings. And I'm happy some people are actually speaking out and putting people in their place, because it's just horrendous what's going on in these meetings that people don't even know is happening every day. That's it.
Actually, just say on the record that during your tenure, no family has slept in the streets of New York City.
Correct.
Are you serious?
I'm serious, yes.
Have you been out in New York City? Have you been in the subways? That is categorically untrue. It blows my mind that you would actually even say that, and really hits to the heart of the credibility of our city and our public service workers, who are definitely trying their hardest in a difficult situation. But those kind of statements are so offensive and obscene. It's almost like you don't live here.
I live here.
I would suggest you not respond, because that comment is so absurd and everyone in the room knows it. Now, let's get to, let's start with Moya. So in my opening statement, Schaefer, did you actually
check that bitch? She said, "No,
you don't respond.
No.
Their hardest
family.
in a difficult situation, but those kind of statements are so offensive and obscene. It's almost like you don't live here.
I live here.
I would suggest you not respond, because that comment is so absurd and everyone in the room knows it.
Woo. Everyone in the room knows it.
Pin drop, yeah. As they say, you can hear a mouse pissing on cotton in that room. Everybody was so you know?
Yo, you gotta show what you do, because this sounds crazy when you play the audio. That sounds crazy. Did you finish editing that?
Yeah, I got a rendition. I gotta, we gotta eventually get some visuals, but this motherfucker is retarded. Oh man. Shout out to the #1 traveling YouTuber.
Yeah, you gotta, when he does that shit with his arms and he crosses his chest. If you can put a Care Bear outfit on that motherfucker when he does that shit, the Care Bear stare.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck.
Oh shit. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of shit going on out there, driving men fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, yo, rest in peace to all the people out there in Bangkok, man, and got hit with that 7.7 clip 8 Go to clip 8. They said actually now the death toll is at more than 2,000 people right now, bro.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. That fucking, you know. But we'll run my clip real quick because I had it. You know, I reported on it first.
That's the water from the pool, right?
Yep. This is another angle that you got.
Yo, they said that guy died. He was on the machine. You can see him fall off that shit.
Yeah. The crane.
Yeah, the crane. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, you got the footage. We don't need to play fucking clip 8. This is the best clip 8. Clip 8.1. That shit look like 9/11, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
I think I had to cut it down a little bit because I had to make it fit. Like,
yeah.
Oh no, it's still there. You see him looking outside, like, damn.
He's in the car. You heard niggas say, holy shit. Yo.
Man, Tony, I was thinking that too. He was out there.
Fucking high rise.
That was the only one. Like all the other, no other high rises failed. You know what I'm saying? That I saw.
And that was under construction. That's why.
Yeah.
But the other ones were shaking though.
Well,
the glass breaking.
It was playing and shit. Yeah. But I seen that shit in Chicago, Sears Tower.
So what would happen if you was in that pool while it was shaking like that? You would have flew out that bitch too.
No, I seen a video of the pool. Like somebody was in the pool when it happened. It didn't splash over the side though, like they didn't. You know what I'm saying? But the water was splashing up there because they got like glass. You know, like
yeah. But the way that water was coming off that building, like like somebody would have been in that. Like the flow of the water would have just took your ass over the ledge. Like,
yeah, I had a
crazy
video where it was like it was a surveillance from the rooftop pool, and people was in the pool, and you start seeing them. They got out the water.
Oh yeah, I saw them. Yeah, and the water was all over the deck and shit. Yeah. On the top of the roof. Yeah, that shit is crazy, bro. And you know the people that just came from there. I think Jamie said he was out there. He had just came back.
Tony Hernandez was out there too.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah, man. A lot of people. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Shit. Happy everybody made it back safely, man. I've been crazy having one of the people out there stuck in that shit or waiting for their flight to go out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with the airports and all of that shit? That shit gotta be some delays. There'll be something going on. Set up clip 12. It says, what will you do if a delivery man does this to you? That's how I call this clip. What would you do if a delivery man does this to you?
A food delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Man, hey man, a lot of motherfuckers are getting caught doing that type of
shit. like what you doing, man? Like, yo, why are you risking your job? Like, what
I ain't people out here had to
man?
box some over his face. Like his outfit the same color as This gotta be a skit. This motherfucker could have been serious with that.
Nah, they got him on the cam, bro.
Yeah,
This ain't no
man.
skit.
Hell,
They got him, bro. They
wearing
got him.
yellow, motherfucking. Yeah, you are bugging.
Like, what are you doing, man? Like, think about this. Like, you that hungry right now? You that hungry? Is that what it is?
Man,
Cause why are you risking your job?
the wings. Hey, them Parmesan wings was smelling good, player, or whatever they was.
Well, he's fired now.
Man,
Terminated.
that's
No longer do Uber Eats, DoorDash. It took him out the game, bro.
out the motherfucking game.
He took himself out the game.
Hold on, while I gotta take a quick phone call. 1 second.
Yeah. So guys, setting up for the Final Four. I already told you Duke all the way. I don't even know what the odds are right now for that. I gotta check them out later. If not, but definitely Duke is gonna be and the Gators on the other end. So it's gonna be Gators and Duke, and Duke beating the Gators. I'm calling it now.
Now I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't hear what you just said. You said something about Final
No,
Four.
I was telling them about the Final Four.
Yeah. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a good Saturday. I know I'm doing Saturday. Watching every bit of both those games.
Is it on Saturday? I thought it was on Friday.
Saturday and Monday.
Oh, so they're gonna have a lot of rest then.
Yeah. So your little elbow theory. Mr. Picks, see there?
Listen, you mad because I'm styling on you. Plus the picks is on me.
It's on me.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm telling you, they're gonna get him. They're gonna play. They're gonna be hitting that out. They're gonna be hitting his elbow throughout the game. Watch.
You're gonna have the big old school big elbow rap.
The wrestling rap.
Yeah, the wrestling rap. Turnbuckle rap.
Listen, but yeah, that's I'm calling it now, people.
What's up with clip 13? Some of these women days talking about men doing too much. Got her baby daddy kids at her house. I thought you wasn't going on this one earlier. Can you hear me or am I muted? Can you hear me, Tony Hernandez? You in the building? Can you hear me? Or did I lose Harlem? Let me have some technical. Yeah, he got to be muted. Okay, bet. All right, moving to the next clip here. Yeah, I can't hear him either. Jay Harlem, we can't hear you, brother. Let me do it like this. Let him know. Yo. All right, go to the next clip here.
In my
No,
crib,
because
boy.
you're doing
But
too
let me in my,
much.
who the fuck is these kids on my couch, boy?
Why is you doing too much there,
Why the
baby?
fuck you not trying to let me in my own house? I don't
I
give
knew
a
you
fuck
was
about
gonna
none
do
of that,
too
bro.
much. It's my
Who
baby
kids
daddy.
is these? They ass gotta go.
It's my baby daddy.
They gotta go.
kids.
Fuck me and your baby daddy kids. Why they not at his crib then?
He got put out.
They ain't got shit to do with me. I swear to
God.
God, stop playing with me,
They
bro.
just said for a
That way I
few
be
nights.
tweaking, bro. For a few nights shit. But I'm not they did. They gotta get out my crib. You got, what is you eating? You using my bowl to eat? Get your little ass up and get out, boy. And you got them on my game, you tweaking. I don't give no fuck about these being no kids, bro.
These are babies.
And he's disrespectful as fuck, bro. I don't give no fuck about it being no babies and none of this shit. Everybody gotta get the fuck out, including you. You can leave too. Yeah, you too. Like you looking like that little boy, whoever you
Where
is.
is they supposed to go?
I don't know. If the daddy homeless, they gonna be homeless too. These not
No,
my
they're
kids,
not
bro.
gonna be
These
homeless.
not my kids.
They're not. They're not
They ain't
gonna
got
be
nothing to do
homeless.
with me,
You
bro.
can say whatever you want to say, but they're not gonna be homeless, especially if
Everybody
it's
finna get the fuck out of my
Right.
crib.
And this
You don't
is
even
exactly-
pay no bills in here
This is
to
why
be
I
doing
didn't
all
run
that,
this
bro.
by you. This is why I didn't run it by you.
This is
because
my
I knew
crib.
you
You
was
doing
gonna act
too
like
much, bro. You got
Then
1,000
just
fucking shoes in
get
my
the
door,
kid-
bro.
get
All
the
these fucking
kids-
kids in here,
let the
bro.
kids
Oh,
make
hell no.
good.
Dad, I'm heated, bro. Go get me a coffee. Man,
He said, "Go get me a coffee." Ah,
Think about that shit right there, bro.
them
In
kids
his house.
disrespectful. Yeah, that's now them kids was. Yeah, oh man, that's
And that, what it is, that ain't even the kid. That ain't even her kids.
no. Well,
Like
that's
that's
the
her
baby
baby father's kid. So she got one kid or maybe two out of there.
daddy. But see now, hold on. And I'm not gonna jump on her side, but that's her kids' siblings.
Oh
That is-
God!
that is-
Here we go. Here we go. The
I'm just saying,
kid's siblings.
We'll run the clip right back. It is her kids. That's what.
No, it is because it's her baby
these kids
father's
on my
kids.
couch, boy.
Why is you doing too much there,
Why the
baby?
fuck you not trying to let me in my own house? I don't
I
give
knew
a
you
fuck
was
about
gonna
none of
do
that,
too
bro.
much. It's my
Who
baby
kids is
daddy.
these? They ass gotta go.
It's my baby daddy.
They gotta go.
kids.
Fuck me and your
They're
baby
my
daddy
baby
kids. Why they not at
daddy
his
kids.
crib then?
He got put out.
They ain't got shit to do with
He
me.
got
I
put
swear to God,
out.
Stop playing with me,
They
bro.
just said for a
That way I
few
be
nights.
tweaking, bro. For a few nights shit. But I'm not they did. They gotta get out my crib. You got, what is you eating? You using my bowl to eat? Get your little ass up and get out, boy.
Get
And
your
you got
little
them on my
ass up
game,
and
you
get out.
tweaking. I don't give no fuck about these being no kids, bro.
These are
You better
babies.
shut up,
Disrespectful
man.
as fuck, bro. I don't give no fuck about it being no babies and none of this shit. Everybody gotta get the fuck out, including you. You can leave too. Yeah, you too. Like you looking like that little boy, whoever you
Where
is.
is they supposed to go?
I don't know. If the daddy homeless, they gonna be homeless too. These not
No,
my
they're
kids.
not.
These not my kids.
They're not. They're not
They ain't
gonna
got
be
nothing to do
homeless.
with me,
You
bro.
can say whatever you want to say, but they're not gonna be homeless, especially if
Everybody
it's
finna get the fuck out of my
Right.
crib.
And this
You don't
is
even
exactly-
pay no bills in here
This is
to
why
be
I
doing
didn't
all
run
that,
it
bro.
by you. This is why I didn't run it by you.
This is
because
my
I knew
crib.
was
You
gonna act
doing
like
too
this.
much, bro. You got
Yeah,
said, that's why I ain't running by you. Yo, she thought she was gonna get away with this shit.
Bro, go get me a coffee.
Give me a coffee. Like
Coffee.
where she was going? Where she was gonna hide the kids? She was like a couple of nights. Like where the fuck you gonna hide them when you showed up from work?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
why I ain't tell you because you doing too much in his own house.
yeah, it's fucked up.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. That's my baby daddy kids.
Yeah, and then they're talking shit. That's the part. It's like, yeah, I can't. Yeah, y'all
Nah,
know.
but let's be real. Now this is where I got it. This is where I'm gonna go on the little kid side.
Now they responded. They reacted. and they-
Exactly. They ain't start saying nothing until he started fucking with them.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's
Like,
another
he's
thing
like,
where.
fuck you doing in my house? You eat my bowl. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Look, Tony said it. Fuck them kids. That reminded me of this is exactly what this reminded me of.
Yo, but he said, yo, he playing my video games. Is that what he said? Hold on, roll that
Yeah.
clip one more time. Roll that.
He said they ain't here playing my game.
Me in my crib, boy.
He playing my game.
Who the fuck is these kids on my couch,
Who
boy?
Why is you doing too much
on my
there,
couch?
Fuck
baby?
you not trying to let me in my own house. I don't
I
give
knew
a
you
fuck
was
about
gonna
none of
do
that,
too
bro.
much. It's my
Who
baby
kids is
daddy.
these? They ass gotta go.
It's my baby daddy.
They gotta go.
kids.
Fuck me and your baby daddy kids. Why they not at his crib?
He
then?
got put out. They
They ain't got
just
shit to
said
do
for a
with me.
few
I swear to
nights.
God, stop playing with me,
They
bro.
just said for a
That way I
few
be
nights.
tweaking, bro. For a few nights shit. But I'm not they did. They gotta get out my crib. You got, what is you eating? You using my bowl to eat? Get your little ass up and get out, boy. And you got them on my game. You tweaking. I don't give no fuck about these being no kids, bro.
These are
It's
babies.
disrespectful as fuck. I don't give no fuck about there being no babies and none of this shit.
Yo,
Everybody gotta get the
he
fuck
told
out.
me to
including
shut
you.
up
You can leave
because
too.
he was on the
Yeah,
game.
you too.
He's like, yo,
Why
I'm
you
talking
looking like
about
that, little
getting
boy?
fucked. You
Wherever
better
you
shut
at?
up,
Where
bro.
is they supposed to go?
I don't know. If the dead get homeless, they gonna be homeless too. These not
No,
my
they're
kids,
not
bro.
gonna be
These
homeless.
not my kids.
They're not. They're not
They ain't
gonna
got
be
nothing to
homeless.
do with me,
You
bro.
can say whatever you want to say, but they're not gonna be homeless, especially if
Everybody
it's
finna get the fuck out of my
Alright,
crib.
and this
You don't
is
even
exactly-
pay no bills in here to be
Why
doing
they
all
run
that,
it
bro.
by
don't
you?
pay
This is
no
why they run
bills.
it by
This
you,
is
because
my
I
crib.
knew
You
you
got
was
too
gonna
much,
Run it
bro. You
by
got
you.
thousands fucking shoes in my door, bro. All these fucking kids in here, bro. Oh, hell no. Yeah, I'm heated, bro. Go get me a coffee.
See, another one trying to use the kids as a shield. You understand? The kids. The kids ain't got nothing to do with your ignorance and your own life choices that you decided to fucking make behind people's back when you got a fucking partner.
Good morning, scrub. Built you a little fort, huh?
Mm.
Fuck about your little fort, nigga.
I hate you.
I hate you too, little nigga.
Nigga.
You ain't my son.
My son.
That's how you'd have been, huh?
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
People don't realize
I'll never do that, man. That's different. Now that's some fucking straight, almost fucking abuse. You understand what I'm saying?
But the same thing, even when dude came in the house, as mad as you are and all that, yeah, you can't make the scene about the kids like that. You know what I'm saying? In front of the kids. Like
Come on, man. Nah,
hey,
dog.
man, you can't go wild. You can't make
Nah,
this
dog.
negativity
Listen,
your tirade.
somebody
The kids don't
getting the trauma. They getting traumatized. Fuck that. They about to learn a life lesson right now. That's what he was doing. He said, "Listen."
Now,
He
so
said, "You
forever,
eating
like
out of my bowl? Get your ass out of here."
exactly. So you know what I'm saying? That's you know what I mean? That it's on for life. That
You got it on my game, or you tweaking? And he said, "You better shut your mouth, bro."
Like my man Westside said last night, that them kids gonna be like, I don't care if it's 20 years from now, I'm gonna get you. Same shit. Same shit. Hey, with Tony, I hear you, Tony. He said, "Fuck them kids." But yeah, man,
There's a hit list out there. Hit list. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I'm going. He TMZ said it. It's wartime. I thought I'm going in the bunker. I'm going in the wartime bunker, YouTube bunker. I said, let me know when the coast is clear. I said, can I get your Capital One card so I can get 50% off on the Airbnb bunker? I don't know if you know about that joke. You know about that joke? Apparently not.
nuh-uh. Capital One, no.
So what happened was Jazzy and TMZ and Bipolar and another dude, I forgot his name. They were planning a trip and going somewhere, and they were looking up Airbnbs. So they saw this nice one, and and TMZ goes, "Oh, we can get that one," and they're like, well, it's this much," and he's like, "Oh, nah, with my discount, I get 50% off." And Bipolar and Jazzy was like, "What?" Because they just went to the zoo and spent the shitload of money on that villa.
Yeah.
So Jazzy was like, "You mean to tell me that I could have?" So it was like, even my Bipolar was like, "Hold the fuck up, what you talking about?" And then you had the other dude, I forgot his name, Jeff. His name was Jeff, I think.
Yeah, Uncle Jeff.
He's a veteran. Yeah. So he goes. So he's like, so he's already, he's in the plans and he's going with them. So he's trying to make sure this shit is going right. So he goes, hold on. On T West Side. He was calling him something else.
They call him West. They call him West.
Yeah, West. So it's 600 only for you, or for the whole Airbnb? And the West Side's like, huh? Oh, nah, yeah. It comes out So if it's like 1,200, they say it was 1,200, he was only paying 6. You understand? And
Yeah.
because of the credit card he was using, and then Jeff was like, so the whole thing is 600. He's like, yeah. He's like, oh, now we talking now.
Shout out to Uncle
like
Jeff.
he knew he was good. He knew he was good. No, but they made it so funny, right? Because now they start looking at the other ones, and there was this one that was like maybe 3-4K, maybe more, but it was a huge fucking villa type shit. And it was like, oh, we can get this one. I get more. He's like, he gets more than 50% off. I think he was getting like 60% off on this one. You know what I'm saying? So they probably would have came out of pocket maybe anywhere from 15 grand to 2 grand tops. You know what I'm saying? After the discount, you know. So then Jeff goes, oh well. Now you know we don't need to do that because you know let's be smart with the money now. I was dying. I was like, damn, you got 60% off and you still not gonna spend the money. Oh man, he's like, oh, we good now. We good. You gotta watch that one. That was funny. So that's why I was messing with Westside with the I need 50% off on the Airbnb bunker. That was the point of that joke. Yeah. Yeah. So there's a lot of war out there. So watch out for the shrapnel. You know what I'm saying? Watch out.
Crazy.
There's a lot of innocent bystanders. People getting hit. Pause. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of explaining it to him yesterday because K9 was like, yeah, but you know, I can't be responsible for what people say on the platform, but I am gonna tell them something, you know. So I get what you're saying. So you know, everybody's explaining their point of view. It was funny. No, but like I said, it made it so funny because you got Future and Rello that's killing the airwaves, right? And then everybody in the space is looking around like, what the fuck was going on? And then they got back to the beef, and now the numbers started coming back up. Tell me I'm lying.
I mean, yeah, people love the
because it started with the Sin City Ice City shit. You understand what I'm saying? That blew into a whole crazy thing. And then from there it just went on. It's like, yo, your whole career is over. So he said, I don't know if he noticed or not, but his career he was waiting on the down. He wanted that shit. He couldn't wait. I think he was on Mental Wishes Live that time. He really. Oh man, Sin City, man. Shout out to you, bro. He's still in Brazil, making a killing out there, doing what he do. That's what's up, man. So he's probably working from over there then, right? That's what he's doing. Because he can just move with no job.
Yeah, I don't know. I know, you know, I mean, he relocated, but I don't know the logistics of.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
The remote job. Probably
I know
something.
Brazil is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got unless he won the lottery. Yeah, that shit is crazy. But yeah, so shout out to everybody who tuned in with us today. Check this out. Rewatching us. We off, coming from work, going to work, just hanging out. Appreciate you guys always listening, tuning in. Always, we do this for y'all. We just passing the time, chilling. If you guys have any clips ever, you can send it out to Mog, J Mog TV or J Moggenheim. They got the email there, right? On the link and shit. Definitely get some clips and play them up here for y'all. Give y'all media with seasoning, review, and opinions. You know, let's see what it is. So yeah, man, watch out, guys. Watch out, because at the end of the day, some of y'all gonna have to pay for the mistakes of others. You know, you're gonna have to pay for the mistakes of others.
Damn, I'm sitting here talking and shit, and my shit was muted.
Your shit muted the whole time. That's what I'm like, what you doing?
Yeah. I was saying I do have a Gmail, but I got a Mog TV Gmail as well. It's actually easier, shorter. I gotta put that in the show notes to put that, make a banner for that for next time.
Yeah, it's gonna be like America's Home Videos. If we showcase your clip, we'll send you a T-shirt, Jason Morning T-shirt.
Yeah,
you know, we'll showcase your clip. You know, so everybody will be like, "Oh, that's my clip." You know what I'm saying? Definitely. And if you want to step on the panel and give an insight on your clip, even better. You know. But yeah, we can start doing that. You know, you picking certain clips every Monday and Friday. Then you got 2 winners a week. Get a shirt. You gotta do some. You gotta put some media shit behind that.
That would be dope.
Yeah,
that would be dope.
Now there are different only ways to get the shirt is by getting the clip accepted. At least those shirts. I don't even know how many shirt ideas we came up with throughout the show. We got to go back and find out.
Yeah, we got a good.
They're fucking patented. You know what I'm saying? Shit is patenting this shit. The recordings, proof of date and time.
Hold on, that was what I was trying to do here. Looking for the.
What are those? They're called my sandals.
They caught my sandals. They caught my sandals. All right, now I gotta set up the different folders because you can only have so many video or media files in one folder. So I was trying to figure out what I can delete to make room for this one here, if it'll allow me. This is a classic. Instant classic. No, damn it. What is this? Get rid of that one just yet. That's special.
Boy, that's your boy. That's how they gonna be boxing in the suit.
Yeah, get rid of that one. That one always get my channel flag. Like when I ever play that one, like I get like the copyright shit. All right, now we can add this one here for the grand finale. Matter of fact, you make it the exit video once it loads up. This is round one. I gotta really work on this one. I just thought I gotta get some great visuals.
I'm gonna need you to send me the software so I can plug it into my computer. How much space do I need?
For what? Final Cut?
Nah, because I don't. It's not. It's a regular. It's not a Mac. It's a regular. I think it's a Samsung.
So what software you were talking about exactly then?
Like for editing.
On the edit, I gotta think. Would it be on a PC nowadays? Because really,
you can use Final Cut now for both now, can't you? Or is it just strictly for? Look, I think iMovie was the one that was strictly for.
No, like
that was for Mac.
Well, iMovie and like Final Cut's kind of the same. Like iMovie is just super watered down. Final Cut or Final Cut is on iMovie on. So you putting on 215 and K9. I don't think they're gonna even. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Depends what type of fight they having.
Yeah, I guess yeah.
You know, And we just going straight boxing. I say it goes 12 rounds, at least 5. If they do 5 rounds, what they gonna do? Amateur boxing 3 to 5 rounds, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I just know, like, I mean, I haven't seen neither one of them in action, but I know that you
got K9,
yeah,
the bulldog.
Bulldog. Yeah, I could just see like the
you got 215. The military strategist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's the sergeant. He's physically, in military shape. You know what I'm saying? So I have seen that, or like he goes, you know what I'm saying? He's still active duty type shit. You know what I mean?
He's still training. He's still
training.
So
he's still gotta go to do PT and all that shit. So I do know that, and I think he's a sergeant, first class or something. So you know what I mean? He ain't just So he's in shape. Like he has to be in shape per his damn job. So you know what I mean? So he's a trained killer.
I think it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting.
I don't know what the over under is.
In the ring, it'll only take one hit.
Yeah.
It only takes one little haymaker. You understand what I'm saying? So you never know. What about the TMZ Rello fight? Who you got there?
Oh,
who you got
man.
there, Tony? TMZ Rello. Who you got for that one? How about you, Mark? Let me hear your insight. We analyzing over here. YouTube analyst on a fight. You got Rello. He is taller than TMZ, supposedly is what I heard.
The TMZ is like
you got the height advantage over TMZ.
Yeah.
But TMZ said he will stab you, so he does have a knife on him.
yeah, for sure. For sure.
Who you got on that? A boxing match, TMZ versus Rello. We kind of see Rello's little fake shadow boxing in action a couple times. I don't know if you caught it on his lives. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say he's no Muhammad Ali. He don't float like a butterfly, stick like a bee. You know what I mean? Let's just say his he said I don't know. I need.
Yeah. It's a toss up.
Is it a toss up? Oh
Yeah.
man. He said, listen, Rello always say those hands work. Pause. and TMZ said, I'm put my paws on one of these guys.
Yeah, he ready.
A little scrappy.
Yeah,
Put paws on him. He not
they
playing.
probably are in the same weight class too, 215 and K9.
Yeah.
215 is like my height, tall. So he.
I'm saying. See, the only good thing about fighting a tall guy is your reach. Once you're already past your reach, pause, and your fucking stomach is open, I'm fucking goddamn rib cage, bang, bang, pause. That's it. Cause you so lanky that you still got to come back. You understand what I'm saying? Pause. Talking about boxing. You know? Just saying. I don't know. Listen, like I said, I think Flip should sit down with these guys, sign these contracts, guarantee them a little bundle, start doing fundraisers to see these fights. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit would be something for the space to see. Cause Swells was instigating crazy yesterday though, dog. He was like,
I had video. Go ahead.
He was like, yo, why don't you go in Memorial Day? Stop waiting. And then K-Dub said, nah, I gotta go in Halloween. I gotta start training.
Yeah, like that. But hey, I got footage of K9 fighting though. See, that's what people don't realize. Look, check this out. He's vicious. And
Lord of the Rings shit.
K9 the fuck alone.
Now you gotta put look up Street Fighter 2 Guile fights. Yeah, Guile fights. Yeah, Guile versus Blanca.
Yeah, I think you said.
Like, that's the fight right there. Oh no, Guile versus Zangief. Guile versus Zangief.
Oh yeah. I'm sure.
Guile versus Zangief. Go ahead. Look it up on YouTube. We do have a simulation, folks, here on Jays in the Morning of the 215 K9 fight on what would happen. We do only here Jays in the Morning where you get the exclusive, because we did have the exclusive on the Thailand shorty trying to stab old boy when he was dragging her out the room. Then the whole space wanted to take it all of a sudden. Pause. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, we might move Jays in the morning to Jays in the afternoon just to start taking these prime time slots and they stealing the stories. You know what I mean? I don't know. We gotta think about that. We might have to do something. Maybe one of these Fridays. You know, I don't know. Who knows? We'll see.
We doing the how old school cartoon, video game, or new age video?
No, the old school joint. The old school joint. They both old school. They're both old heads.
Yeah.
So let's see. We got the simulation up.
Who will really win? That's
how we win.
Yeah, that's how we're really gonna find.
This how we gonna find out the odds right here. We got 2-1. That's how you gotta do. You gotta set it up, bro. If you circulate that video, make a little edit, it will go crazy in the space, bro. You know that, right? Yeah, right there. Like have them talking to each other right there. Fight! Uh-oh. Truckers. Oh. Not looking good. Not looking good for 2-1. Oh. Oh, shit.
K9 wins round 1.
K9 wins, man. Oh, let's see. Okay.
Fight.
Blade kick is, oh baby. Oh, blade kick. Oh, K9. Oh, he's dazed.
Get him 2-1. Got him.
Oh, 2-1-5. Round 2. Who would take?
Round 3. Fight. Sonic Boom.
Here we go. We'll find out. This is a simulation, folks. Not the actual fight. Uh-oh. K9.
And
That
it's
wasn't too good. 215.
Oh.
K9 said he won't go down without a fight. 2-1 with the blade kick. Oh, 2-1.
You win.
Hit him with the money stack. There you have it, folks. 215 will win the fight. 2-1, according to the simulations.
According to the simulations.
According to the simulations, you know. You see, like, nobody's ever done that shit in the space. And Street Fighter's been around for how long?
Yeah.
You understand? That we got it first. There's been so many beefs. That's what we can start doing, taking the beefs, pause, and just making them into the characters. Using the AI to put their faces on the characters.
Yeah.
That's it. Shit. But y'all, appreciate everybody. We made it over 2 hours and 5 minutes. Gotta get an extra 5-minute party time. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody in the building, everybody who's in the bushes, everybody re-watching. Number one morning show.
Yeah. Salute to you, Tony. You know what I'm saying? Came over.
Tony.
It means he got
it.
Yeah, you know. Salute to you. It means you had your notifications on. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you. But yeah, thank y'all for pulling up. See y'all on Friday. And with all that said, folks,
Write me a letter. So that nigga put a grievance in.